Good morning, everybody. I want to welcome you here to the Prog Monster. My name is Murph. I am the host of this show, a show dedicated to progressive rock and other forms of rock music. And here we go. So we're back here on day 15 of my 31 favorite new wave bands, a series we're running for the month of May. So we got a good one today. This is one of the biggest bands, I believe, if not the biggest new wave band. Well, I don't think it's the biggest, but it's in the top 5 for sure. This band called Duran Duran. Yeah, lots of hits. In the early days, they kind of compared them a little to the Beatles because their music was very poppy and they were very popular, and a bunch of guys too. So that's how this thing started for them. Lots of hit like Hungry Like a Wolf, Rio, Girls on Film, lots of stuff here. Very angular guitars on this group, so they're one of the bands that really defined that new wave sound. Also considered part of that new romantic kind of feeling that was going on as well. Very up-tempo, poppy as hell, vocalist, very frontal, very good. Lots of that, like I said, angular guitar, heavy bass, lots of rhythm, very catchy riffs, lots of that going on. And this is a band that had, I think it probably sold in the 100 million albums range on all of the stuff that they put out. Big in the early 80s and early to mid 80s, then I guess they kind of faded a bit. I don't know what they did after that, didn't follow their career much, but I know that... I know after about their third or fourth album, a couple of the members, John Taylor and Roger Taylor, I think that was it. I think the two the Taylors left the band, went off on their own, or did something else anyways. And they continued as Duran Duran. But yeah, very well-known, very big new wave band. One of the faces of new wave, I would say. And definitely a band that if you haven't listened to their stuff and you're getting into this new wave element, they're one of the few bands, or they're one of the major bands you should get into, or at least give them a listen to anyways. I'm sure you'll know plenty of their tracks. So anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this episode of my 31 favorite new wave bands series we're running for the month of May. Please don't forget to hit the like and subscribe. And if you want, you can put any comments about Duran Duran, or you can put your own band in there if you want. And we will see you tomorrow with another episode of this. So please have yourself a good evening, a good night, and goodbye.